guys, Miss Bitzer here. I'm going to show you how to use paint markers. Okay, so the paint markers, you're not going to find these paint markers at your table. They are up at the front on top of the colored pencils. But you will, however, find these paint markers at your table. Okay, the difference is the paint markers at your table, the Liquitex paint markers, they are water-based, so they have water-based paint in them, like acrylic paint, whereas the paint markers that are up front are oil-based paint markers. Okay, so they are not mixable with water. They do work a little bit differently. However, you can put them on the same piece. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do some lips using the oil-based markers, so you want to try this out. I'm using red. Use whatever color you want. I'm also going to use white, and then I'm probably going to use this blue and maybe this black one as well to get some highlights and some value in. Okay, so the paint markers you will see lay on top of the surface a little bit differently than the alcohol-based markers. Okay, again, these are not usually a favorite of everyone, but it's worth giving it a shot, giving it a try, seeing if you like it or not, because you're going to have to make a choice when we get to our portraits of what material you're going to use, okay, and markers will be one of those choices for you. And I'm going to kind of lay my darks on, and just like the alcohol-based markers, it's all about layering, okay? So I'm going to lay some black, but I'm going to then layer the red on top, and it's going to give me like a darker red, which is what I'm looking for. I'm going to do the same thing with maybe a little bit of this blue. I'm going to lay that in there, hoping that the colors will kind of mix together and make a purple, which it will. Okay. Because the paint markers are actually paint in marker form. It's not going to dry and absorb into your paper quite as fast as the alcohol-based markers. Okay. So I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to maybe layer some white on top here. I do like the white paint marker. It's kind of nice for blending. Alright, so I've done a lot of layering with my lips. Got some blues in there, some reds, a little black. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the alcohol-based markers. I'm going to come in with a Micron or a Sharpie, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of detail. Okay, it's a nice feature with the markers if you want to go back in, give it some detail, some hatching, some cross hatching. If you were really into stippling, you can kind of give it some stippling on top. You kind of decide what you want to do in that respect with your mark making. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with my white gel pen. There she is. I'm going to come in, kind of hit up some highlighted areas with my gel pen where I can see where the light might reflect kind of off the lip area. Okay. And that is paint marker. Okay, so go ahead and give that guy a try.